There's always a difference between the women that do just enough and the ones that go the extra mile. And going the extra mile doesn't always have to be tedious or strenuous. It can just be the simple finishing touches and details that you put on yourself, such as your signature fragrance. Wearing a fragrance every day, it signals that you are polished, you're put together, and you have the time to actually dedicate to caring about yourself. It signals a level of confidence and authority to be able to show up in a place with a fragrance that you feel confident enough to project, and people are obviously going to smell you and experience you as a result of it, outside of just laying eyes on you. So we talk about the signature woman a lot on this channel. And what does that mean? Some people might call it her, or the idea of becoming her, or that girl. And what is it that makes that girl that girl? Well, I would say that it is her signatures. And signatures are things that you are known for. So when you're known for dressing well, when you're known for smelling good, when you're known for always being polished and keeping it on point, it's not just about doing it one time, because anybody can show up looking good and presentable. But what makes a signature woman and what establishes a signature is what you are known for, and how you become known for something is by doing it repeatedly over time. So if you are a person that is still exploring the world of fragrance and you have not found your signature scent yet, but you're looking for that nice finishing detail that's going to take you to the next level, then you are in the right place. So that $1,000,000 question is, what makes a fragrance the one? How do you establish what your signature fragrance is? Well, I'm here to help with that. And welcome back to all of my subbies. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kia, and over here we smell good and elevate. We talk about all things related to fragrance, fashion, lifestyle, and coming into your womanhood and showing up as the woman that you want to be over and over again, consistently, in a way that empowers you and gets you the results that you want out of life. So in addition to our fragrance content, we have a signature woman series that is running on this channel, and it's all about how to be polished, how to show up, how to establish your signatures, like a fragrance, your hair, your style, all those things. So definitely join the channel so you don't miss another video. Over here, you're never fully dressed without a fragrance, so I'm going to share my fragrance combination of the day with y'all. Now, these are kind of like honorable mentions that tie into this video, because in this video I'm going to share with you some signatures of mine, fragrances that I have purchased in my collection more than one time, that have stood the test of time, that are tried and true, and just give me like all the feels of, yes, I always can reach for these for the scenarios that I need them for. But these two are honorable mentions. So what I have here is from the House of Brown Sugar Babe. I'm going to be giving you all the layering combinations to match these signature fragrances, because in addition to your signature fragrance, you know, you can step it up, amp it up by doing a layering combination. So here we are. This is the Her Oil, and this is the rendition of Chloe. And so it's going to be that beautiful woody aromatic type of rose fragrance. This is like very wood forward and a beautiful floral rose type of vibe. I absolutely love this one. This is a high projector. It gets a lot of compliments, and I was trying to use up my Rose Era, but then the sprayer stopped spraying. But Rose Era is a beautiful, juicy, soapy, watery rose. It has some organox, some woods. It has all of the things to be playful, yet smells still like this juicy, elevated vibe. A summer staple. Y'all hear me rave about this. I have another bottle. I don't really do empties, so here it is. This is pretty much empty. I'm gonna get the rest out of this, but because I couldn't spray it all, I went ahead and grabbed another beautiful woody but slightly jammy rose from the House of Fleur. This is Rose Whip, so it's gonna have some rose, some black currants, some whipped and aromatic cashmere in here, and then obviously like some nice woody notes to kind of balance everything out. Absolutely love these together. So all of this is what's making up my combo today. So from the House of Tocca, we have Florence, and y'all know I absolutely love Florence. This was out of my collection for a couple of years, but back in the day in like 2020, 2021, 2022, I wore this for years. This is literally like my first genuine signature scent that I had, and this is a beautiful creamy tuberose forward fragrance. It's got some woods, it's got some florals, it's got a beautiful iris in here. It has such an airy and feminine vibe, but it's still very apparent because there's something about tuberose that gives this sexiness of like this airy quality, but it still has almost like a denseness, which is a juxtaposition. How can something be like dense and airy at the same time but give like this sexy sneaky type of vibe? I know I love a sneaky sexy scent. This is something that can truly be worn year round because it's airy enough. It has the florals, but then again there's something about it that has a presence to it. It's not too airy to where it would disappear in like those winter months. It still holds its own. I feel like this is a perfect signature scent for my vibe and what I'm trying to go for. A little bit about me is I like my scents to be a little bit alluring, mysterious. I like soft smelling fragrances that project, and I have statement making fragrances that people will call beast mode, but I tend to gravitate towards fragrances that have a medium type of projection or a strong projection, but the fragrance that's projecting is soft. So on this channel, we also have fragrance archetypes and a fragrance archetype and personality quiz. For me, I lean more into the archetypes of the mysterious muse and the sensual romantic, and a little bit of like the comfort curator, because that would be like my gourmand girlies, and then some of that polished presence, which would be like those more fresher tones. So yes, this fits and encompasses all of that well. And the combination that I like to put with this, I was going to show y'all Woody Spice, but y'all know I will wear Woody Spice out from Brown Sugar Babe, but another good rendition to pair with this is Caked Up. The reason I like Caked Up is because it's a beautiful like baseline vanilla that just kind of complements whatever it is that you put on top of it. It has a vanilla vibe and it has this more like powdery cocoa buttery but very smooth vibe to me. It partners very well to just enhance the smell of Tocca when I don't want to overpower a scent and just enhance it and add just like this comforting vanilla sweetness to it. Caked Up is what I reach for, which makes these a beautiful signature combination. Burberry Her is one that is very familiar to a lot of us. I feel like we all have this fragrance. I think this came out around maybe like 2016, 2017. So this fragrance is almost like 10 years old. So it's been out for quite some time. It's a beautiful, sweet, fruity, aromatic type of fragrance. Now, to me, people say that it smells fruity, but I get like a cotton candy spun sugar from Burberry Her. I love this fragrance because it is sweet, it is playful, but it has this aromatic woody quality that gives it this grounding nature to make it not too juvenile, where for me, this is like the perfect type of signature scent that you can wear across seasons. You can wear it across scenarios. It's perfect for anything and everything that you need for. I never hesitate to reach for Burberry Her because of how balanced it is across its categories, and it also has a uniqueness, but then it also has a familiarity. You know, we gotta always reach for that familiarity in our fragrances as well, because I believe that's what makes a good signature, because the olfactory nature of fragrance is very psychological. So the things that we associate with certain fragrances are very important. So for me, this is a woman that is just very congenial. She knows who she is. She has a soft side, a playful side, but she can still get down to business and handle her own. So I absolutely love Burberry Her. And what I pair this with is Love Story from Brown Sugar Babe. And these complement each other very well because Love Story has some vetiver, it has a tea note, and this also has a cotton candy note in here that partners really well with that spun sugar aromatic vibe in Burberry Her. If y'all know me, y'all know I always talk about when you layer your fragrances, you want to layer them more so to complement than to compete. So I always look for similar notes or similar vibes or nuances with my fragrances to where they're enhancing each other and you can smell them equally, or one is amplifying the other, but I never want them to clash, because the thing about a signature woman is she's a very less is more type of vibe. She doesn't have to do too much. She sticks with what she knows. She likes what she likes, still leaving room for exploration. But what makes a good signature is a level of congeniality, especially for me. I feel with fragrance, you have to like it first and foremost, but other people around you have to smell it. So if you're getting compliments, or if other people around you are comfortable with the scent that you're wearing, hey, to me that is win-win. So I think this is also a beautiful winning signature combination. Raise your hand if you knew this was coming. This is Kia's baby from the house of Diptyque. We have Dosan, and this is another beautiful tuberose forward fragrance. It has a airiness, but unlike the Florence from Tocca, which has like a beautiful, more aromatic, woody, powdery type of vibe, this has those facets, but it has a watery quality that runs through it that distinguishes it and makes it unique. I absolutely love Dosan. It's such a beautiful rendition of a tuberose fragrance. It has a lightness again, but it's still very apparent, signature to that tuberose DNA. This smells polished, this smells refined, this smells confident, this smells like you can wear it casually, but then you can also go into the boardroom and comfortably and confidently slay in this fragrance. So Dosan is a best all around ultra just feminine fragrance that definitely gives that less is more, laid back, soft smelling but still projecting type of vibe that I absolutely love. So I cannot say enough good things about Dosan. I feel like this makes a perfect signature. It's highly complimented on me just because it has those florals, but it has a freshness and it has a calming quality that is very airy about it as well. And then from Brown Sugar Babe, I like to partner this with the Villain Era oil, which is the rendition of Liantre de Rouge. Now again, Liantre de Rouge is a tuberose fragrance, but it has a very airy and aromatic kind of almost smoky type of quality, but these both have an airy quality about them in different ways, and then they share that tuberose note that bonds them together in just an undeniably wonderful way that just brings in so many compliments. Villain Era is a highly complimented oil in my collection. I get so many compliments whenever I layer Villain Era with, I'm always getting compliments, but it's the same thing with Dosan, so then why not double it? We're fragrance maxing over here, babes. Like, let's go ahead and layer these together to get the best out of them. So yes, Dosan is one of the absolute best fragrances in my collection. I've purchased this multiple times over the years, and I feel like with Villain Era, it is also a beautiful signature worthy combination that just gives this sexiness, this carefreeness, this less is more confident vibe that is perfect across scenarios. And being able to be worn across scenarios is definitely what makes a good signature. So this combination is very much perfect. If you love to smell feminine, grown, and floral, this next combination is going to be from you. So y'all have seen me talking about this one more so recently as well from Zara. This is Nude Bouquet, another one from Zara that I had years ago for a long time in my collection. This is a fragrance that literally started my fragrance journey, made my collection. I used to wear this so much and go out and get compliments. I believe this was released in like 2021 or 2022, somewhere around that time. And it's just an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, juicy, floral, but fresh smelling fragrance. I don't know what the notes say, but if you like something that just smells feminine, powdery, floral, and it has maybe a slight fruitiness to it, but it's more so white florals that come across in here. If you like just a feminine fragrance that smells like that, then you're going to love Nude Bouquet. That is what I get from this fragrance, partnered with MUVA from Brown Sugar Babe. Now this is the rendition of Soie Maliki from Dries Van Noten. So it's gonna have some notes of rose, cacao, some silk in here, but it's just a very, again, beautiful, feminine, floral, very sensual smelling type rose, but it has this upbeat, like fresh quality to it. This can be worn day, night. I wore this on New Year's, this past New Year's, with a fragrance combination. So this can be worn fancily to like events and for special occasions, that kind of thing. But I also do think that it has a signature vibe to it, to where it is versatile, it's rose, and it can just be worn daily. It has a sweetness that kind of pairs with the sweetness in Nude Bouquet, because these both have like a sweet floral vibe that match each other, but the sweetness is not overly sweet, okay? So these just go really well together. If you want to smell grown, feminine, beautiful, floral, and then this is definitely a affordable fragrance option. This gets so many compliments from men, y'all. Every time I wear this, a man is like, wow, you smell lovely, love your fragrance, love it. So this is definitely a top pick if you're trying to, you know, lure somebody in. Whatever it is, the florals in here, it just smells very feminine and gorgeous. They cannot resist it or get enough of it. But partnered with this combination, I'm telling you, it's best all around for dates, events, the office. And this is definitely one that can stand up in the heat as well. It has been hot here in Houston, and this is holding its own, doing what it needs to do, and providing an alternative version to a typically fresh scent that has like the soapiness or that zesty bergamot lemon type of vibe. So if you are looking for something like that, just a feminine classic all around combination, look no further. From the house of Zara, we have Nude Bouquet and then MUVA from Brown Sugar Babe. One of my absolute favorite fragrances of all times, if I really just had to pick a top signature, this would at least be top 3, maybe number 1. This is just a best all around, best for any occasion. It smells expensive, it smells fancy, it's enough to wear in the office, but I've worn this multiple years in a row on New Year's. I think I wore this with MUVA on New Year's because this is like a fragrance to wear. It's just like, this is just me, this feels like me. It's very straightforward. From the house of Joe Malone, Mimosa Cardamom. It has mimosa, it has cardamom, and it has some woods. But y'all, when I say it has this smooth, feminine, perfumey vibe that just smells so divine. I absolutely love this fragrance. So yeah, I don't even know what to say. It's a very simple fragrance, but when I say I get so many compliments on it, I can never not wear this and not get a compliment. Y'all see this, and obviously this is probably, I think, my 3rd bottle of this fragrance, and I have another backup bottle once this gets finished, because I don't play about my Mimosa Cardamom. I bought it from, you know, one of those end of year sales that they have. So yes, a very beautiful, gorgeous fragrance, best all around. It just smells feminine, it smells confident, but again, it has this less is more, just she's comfortable in her skin, she knows who she is type of vibe. I cannot get enough of this. It goes across seasons, and with the oil that is Must Be Nice from Brown Sugar Babe, it is a beautiful complement, a beautiful rendition. Must Be Nice is the rendition of Must Therapy from Initio, so it's going to have some rose, some bergamot, some woods in here, and it just has a nice elevated type of vibe. It adds a little bit of powderiness that pairs well with the mimosa and the woods in Mimosa Cardamom. It just smells grown, it smells elevated, it smells fancy, but it smells like she smells good, but she's not doing too much, she's not trying too hard. This is one of my top combinations because Must Be Nice is one of my top oils that I love from Brown Sugar Babe, and obviously Mimosa Cardamom from Joe Malone. I cannot get enough of this fragrance. When I say I love this fragrance, the one that it could probably duke it out with, and I can't even like stand these up next to each other because it's just like they're in their own lane. But the way I rave about Dosan, I rave about Dosan, but it's like, in a way, I'm low-key like gatekeeping Mimosa Cardamom by Joe Malone and how much I love it. I've shown y'all this, I've told y'all about this, I've given y'all layering combinations, but it's like Dosan is at the forefront of like, Dosan is Kia, Kia is Dosan. But what y'all also need to know is it's Joe Malone Mimosa Cardamom. I feel like I love these fragrances equally so. So just in my mind, if I had to pick a top 3 like best fragrances that I love, or a top 5, these 2 hands down would definitely make it. Like, these are my true signature scents right here, okay? And then another just first love from the house of Zara is Memoir Intense. Again, this has a very feminine, perfumey, almost like champagne or effervescent vibe to it. It has some fruits, it has some patchouli in here. It smells sensual, it smells sexy, it smells like an occasion, it smells like date night. Now this one I would definitely reserve for like weekends, you know, going on a hot date, going to an event, that kind of thing. Could you wear it to the office? Sure, but you might make somebody feel a little something. I feel like I've worn this to the office before, but as y'all know, I'm just the person that's, I'm going to do what I want, I'm going to do what I can get away with, and you know, I have a lot of fragrances, so I'm going to wear them. But partnered with Hush from Brown Sugar Babe. This is the rendition of Nisha Nae's 100 Silent Ways. It has that sandalwood, it has that peach. I believe this also has tuberose in it as well. The florals in here, they really like match up, and then this has like a mandarin note at the top, and it just smells really good. It gives it this lovely, perfumey, juicy, elevated, very feminine type of vibe. Again, like I said, this can be worn to like a date night, an event, an occasion. If you're feeling yourself in the summertime, if you want to make a statement, okay, I feel like this also gives like a less is more vibe, but I would still kind of give this to a statement maker. This is a statement maker type of combo in terms of the archetypes. Make sure you take the fragrance archetype and personality quiz, because this is a great way that it can help you find what your signature scent is, your signature vibe is. It'll give you fragrance recommendations as well to guide your journey, and just the psychology of fragrance of an arc or a personality vibe that you might want to lean into, though you're welcome to explore them all, because we have facets of all of the archetypes in our fragrance profile. But yeah, this is a very much, you know, a luscious, sexy, confident, feminine type of vibe that has a sort of elegance to it, a sexiness and a playfulness all wrapped up in one. So I definitely love this combo. I feel like it can be very signature. Again, if you have a little bit more of that boldness, that daringness, go ahead and smell it together. I still think this makes a perfect like signature fragrance combo. The only thing I would say is like if it's in the office, you know, it depends on your personality. Some people can get away with it, some people cannot, but you know, we want our signature scent to be a best all around, easy reach in all scenarios. So that's just my one caveat about this combination, but I absolutely love it. It smells so good. So this is Memoir Intense from Zara and Hush from Brown Sugar Babe. And then finally, this is a fragrance that I've just gone through so many bottles of from the House of Gucci. This is Gucci Guilty Pour Femme Intense. Again, it has like it has a similar vibe to Memoir Intense, and I don't know if they're supposed to try to like be a rendition of each other. I don't think so. I haven't found anything like that, but it's funny that they both have the name like Intense. They share some similar notes, because this has like a mandarin, a patchouli, a plum note is in here. I believe there's like, you know, some woods that's in here. So it's really cute. It's very perfumey. It smells fancy. It smells grown. It smells feminine, and it has like a powderiness to this fragrance as well. And then the oil from Brown Sugar Babe that I will put this one with is going to be Unicorn Essence, because Unicorn Essence is the rendition of Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. So it has that rose, that pepper, but it has these like sweet and kind of sugary notes a little bit in there that gives it just like this sweet sensuality that's like very sexy and balanced, but it goes really well with the notes that are in the Gucci Guilty Intense. This also smells very good with MUVA, and this also smells very good layered with Jo Malone Mimosa Cardamom. So there you have it. This is like a go-to surefire like fancy event New Year's type of a combo for me that I always get compliments on. So this is like one of my signature combos, especially when I need to like, you know, leave an impression and I want to be like smelled all night and I want to just be giving all of those wonderful luscious Kia vibes. This is the go-to right here. So I absolutely love that. But for this signature combo, yeah, Unicorn Essence, this is a more deep and sensual type of vibe. Again, I feel like it can be worn across scenarios, but this is definitely going to be for that woman that has a little bit more oomph, just a little bit more sexy. If you've ever smelled the Unicorn Essence or the Kayali fragrance, y'all know this has like a sweetness, a floralness, but this has that patchouli does not come to play. It has a little depth, a little body. These match so well together. It smells so good, gets so many compliments, and it's pretty long lasting as well. So yeah, I absolutely love this fragrance. This smells so good to me, y'all. Like this Gucci Guilty Intense, it smells so good and it's such a compliment magnet, and then the Unicorn Essence really just kind of turns it up. So I absolutely love this combo. So there you have it, babes. Those are my signature scents. These are fragrances that I've purchased in my collection more than once. They match my vibe, they match my personality, they are perfect across seasons and scenarios and perform for me in the way that I need them to. And for us over here, we're building a mindful and intentional fragrance collection a fragrance collection that feels like you and is functional and works for you and gives you the confidence and empowerment that you're looking for, outbeats any fragrance collection that is, you know, just built with everything under the sun. So definitely give yourself the chance to explore your fragrance collection, establish a signature, because that is one of the main components to becoming a signature woman. It's not about having everything under the sun, though, you know, we're ladies, we like things, but it is okay for us to kind of hone in and say what actually speaks to us, what works for us, and what gives us that little bit of edge that we can repeat over and over again and be known for showing up and smelling good. So let me know, y'all, did y'all enjoy this video? Was it helpful for you? Do you have any of these combinations or fragrances, or would you like to try them? Let us know in the comments down below. What are your signature scents that really just work for you across seasons, across scenarios? And then if you have any brown sugar babe layering combinations that you would like to share with us, go ahead, let us know, because sharing is caring. So if you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and give me a like, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more fun videos like this. And I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.